All right, you don't have an overthinking problem. You have a nervous system problem. And most men never realize that. I think too much. My brain never shuts off. I can't relax. I'm always stressed. But what's really happening is this: your nervous system is overloaded. And when the nervous system is overloaded, the mind never feels safe enough to settle down. So it keeps scanning, analyzing, preparing, replaying, and overthinking. That's what many men are actually dealing with. I want you to picture a man laying in bed at night. His body is exhausted, but his mind will not stop moving. He's replaying conversations. He's thinking about money. He's thinking about relationships. He's thinking about mistakes. He's thinking about the future. And he's thinking about what could go wrong tomorrow. And eventually he reaches for his phone. Now he's scrolling, stimulating his brain even more. He's activating the nervous system even more. He's feeding anxiety even more. And then he wakes up exhausted, foggy, emotionally reactive, mentally drained, and he repeats this cycle every day. Most men think this is normal. It's not normal. It's dysregulation. Many men today are operating in survival mode without ever realizing it. Too much stimulation, too much pressure, and too much emotional suppression. They compare too much, and there's too much uncertainty. And eventually, the nervous system will adapt to chaos. So now, calmness will feel uncomfortable. Stillness feels uncomfortable. And silence, oh my goodness, it's horrible. That's why so many men constantly need music or videos, conversations, scrolling, some type of distraction, because internally their system never settles down. Over explaining is not intelligence. A lot of men think I'm just analytical. No, most overthinking is unresolved stress mixed with emotional fear. You are not mentally trying to control uncertainty. You replay conversations trying to avoid rejection. You overanalyze relationships trying to avoid abandonment. You overthink money because you fear instability. And you'll overthink decisions because you fear failure. So the brain always stays hyperactive, not because you're weak, because your nervous system does not feel safe. This is why breathing matters. This is why your sleep matters. And this is why routines matter. Because the body and mind, they are connected. When breathing is shallow, the nervous system interprets danger. When your sleep is inconsistent, the nervous system loses recovery. And when your environment is chaotic, the nervous system adapts to stress. And eventually, your emotional state becomes unstable. So, how do you begin fixing this? First, stop trying to think your way out of overthinking. That does not work. You regulate your body first. You reduce stimulation. Most men overstimulate themselves from the moment they wake up. Social media, news, notifications, music, constant input. Your nervous system never gets silence or creates stillness. Number two, breathing control. Slow breath slows the nervous system. One of the simplest techniques is a slow inhale through the nose and a longer exhale through the mouth. That signals safety to the nervous system. Number three, your morning structure. I want you to wake up intentionally. Do not immediately consume chaos. Protect the first few minutes of your day. And number four, physical movement. Walking, stretching, exercise, breath work. Movement helps release stored tension from your nervous system. Also, a lot of men are mentally exhausted because a lot of men are also mentally exhausted because they are emotionally dependent on external validation, text, attention, approval, women, social media, or just other people's opinion. Now, their emotional state constantly changes based on external conditions. That creates instability. A man without internal regulation becomes emotionally controlled by the outside world. That's a dangerous outcome. But when a man regulates his nervous system, everything changes. He thinks clearer, he speaks calmer, he moves with more control, he listens better, and he reacts less emotionally. He handles pressure better, and for the first time, he will experience internal control, not fake confidence, not motivation. Most men are trying to fix psychological problems without regulating their nervous system. And that's why nothing changes. The mind follows the body. And when the nervous system stabilizes, your life will stabilize. If you want emotional, mental clarity, discipline, and internal stability, I want you to go over to my website and look at mental mastery at selftransformation369.com and begin rebuilding your internal control. My name is Mr. Smith. Been a pleasure. To the next one. Peace.